Welcome back to another crafting video. In this video, we are going to be making some boot covers or shoe covers that you can wear over top of your shoes to make them look a little bit more fancy, a little bit more fantasy, or maybe even steampunk. So here's my inspiration photo. Underneath the photo, I'm going to go ahead and put where I found it, and then it'll also be in the description because I'm pretty sure this is somebody's design, so I wanted to give them credit. As you probably know, when you go to a Renaissance festival, you can't just wear any old shoe. It has to be comfortable, and sometimes comfortable doesn't match. But if you had some shoe covers, then it might match and you could make it look like whatever you want. Today, I will be designing a pattern based off of the picture that I showed you before. The first step is just gonna be the design of the pattern itself and picking out some fabric. So let's get into it. Okay, put one of our little frogs right here. Now we're gonna be drawing the design for the pattern out on this paper. I actually just need to measure from the bottom of my ankle out to where I want it to stop, which is 5 inches. Over top of foot, I will know what this means later, 5 inches. And then across the top of the foot is 6 inches. I decided to go with the style of the shoe cover that initially inspired me with the laces in the front. I think that that looks very pretty, very Victorian. So for our design, that means that we have 3 pieces. It's gonna be 5 inches plus a 3/4 inch seam allowance. So let's go to the center of it, which is about here. Oh, that's all the way around. Ooh, I need to rethink this. Time to do some math. Huh? Where did I get that number? Really? I don't know what I was thinking exactly. Oh my gosh, this is complicated to make this pattern. I think what I'm gonna actually do now is just sketch it and hope that it's close enough to the measurements and then like adjust it so that it is. All right, welcome to my foot. So the gap that we need to fill. And okay, so I had a curve on the back here, and I think I don't really need as much of a curve. It can be a little bit straighter. And then there's the gap in the front. And actually, I think that that gap is a pretty good size for the lacing. We just need it to be more straight. So we need more, like maybe a fingertip on both sides on the top. We're here picking out fabric. I have a lot of beautiful floral fabric with the like tiny florals on them. I am going to use this as a backing material because it's so stiff. I love this material. It is so pretty, and it's also a lovely texture. This is a contender. And we have this, which is a very lovely stiff material, and it's got a tiny polka dot, but I just think that would be a little bit boring. It might work as the little part on the side that the lacing is gonna go through the grommets, maybe. I think I'm gonna go with, the lining is this stiff gray material that we made the fairy hat out of. The main part of the shoe is this pretty floral, and then the lacing is going to be this. And it doesn't match perfectly, but I think it is close enough of a match. So here we have the gray material, the stiff lining material, and it's already folded over. We're going to cut just one like this, and it will be mirrored because the fabric's folded in half. Here are the pattern pieces. I have 4 of these, 4 of these, and 8 of these. We are ready to begin sewing. In order to sew these together and show you how, like the order of how I'm sewing it, I'm going to sew a piece, show you what I've sewn, sew a piece, show you what I've sewn. You'll just see a rapid fire putting together of the shoe. Let's get started. Just for some reference, I ran out of time on this project about a month and a half ago, so we're starting again. And you might be like, what are you wearing? First of all, it's a cute outfit. Secondly, I'm trying to look as steampunk as humanly possible with the current wardrobe that I own, because these boot covers are supposed to be like, well, I'm styling them in a steampunk way today. So the next step that we're working on, also, ooh, look at me, I can spin. I'm sitting down, I'm not standing up. This is my beautiful Christmas gift from my husband, and I'll give you a better close-up shot. He actually redid this chair for me. He put a beautiful cushion in it, and it's amazing. I love it. It makes my life so much easier. Back to the grommets. We first are going to use pins to mark where the grommets are going to be so that they can be like relatively in the same spot on both sides. We've got the grommet locations marked, and now I'm just going to use a pair of scissors to cut a hole, pushing the grommet through. It's pushed through. You can see it pop through on this side, and it's on this side. We're just going to take the grommet squeezer. That's its official name, the grommet squeezer, and line it up and squeeze. And there we go, our first little grommet, and that's what it looks like on the other side. All right, I'll be back to you when I've done the grommets. Let me show you how nasty these little holes look before I put grommets in them. Look, I'm just like basically chewing a little hole as best I can with my scissors. So if you guys know of a better way of doing this, please tell me. This is such a pain in the butt, and it is ugly. Like, I mean, obviously the grommet covers it, but sometimes I mess up and make the hole too big and the grommet doesn't cover all of the ugly. The next thing I want to do is I found this really cute lace among some things that my grandma-in-law gave me, and it's so cute. Let me see if I can give you a close-up look here. It's got little teddy bears and stuff on it, and it's pink. And I want to put it inside the boot at the top. Like, let me show you. Like this, along the top. And I just think that's going to be so cute. So let's do that. We sewed the ruffles on, and the next thing that we're going to do is create some ribbons to lace up the shoes. And I've got this fabric. It's a light pink eyelet. Yes, it fits. Now let me show you how these boots turned out. The shoe covering idea not only is a good idea, but I somehow managed to make the shoe coverings using my own pattern and scrap materials. I am so happy with how they look. I think they are really, really cute. I'm gonna try to plan an outfit around them so that I can wear them somewhere. I think this is a great solution for people who know how to sew and are doing cosplays but maybe can't afford expensive shoes. You could definitely mimic the look of a shoe using fabric. You don't have to do any fancy foam craft. You can simply craft a shoe covering out of fabric and make it look however you want. I made mine eclectic with all the different kinds of materials that I have, and they turned out so pretty. One of the prettiest touches on the shoes is the lace that I added at the top. Let me know what you guys think about these shoe coverings. Would you wear them? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next crafting video.